It's time for the all-new Family Feud with a new bullseye game that could be worth more than $50,000 to one of our playing families. Let's meet them now. First, the McAllister family, ready for action. And our returning champions, the Sonic family. On your marks, let's start the new Family Feud. And now, the host of the new Family Feud, DJ Pringle. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome one and all to another episode of the all-new Family Feud. If you remember last episode, our returning champions is the Sonic family with, if I'm sure, about a 3-day total of $42,661. And our challengers are the McAllister family. Right. And everyone's trying to win themselves a lot of cash. And a possible shot of driving out of here in a brand new car right there. I just need to put on my audience sound. There we go. Now raise applause. Yep. Now anyways guys, let's get ready for our bullseye round. We're putting in $5,000 for each family's pay. The closest you can get is $20,000. Let's start with Sonic and wait, let me pull up the name. Well, that was a lot of interplanetary fun. Plus, we made $5. We should put down the bank. I 1% interest. And Zeticus, for some reason. His name is like that. Right. Talking about the bullseye round. And now, for our first question, we asked 100 people for $1,000 question. Name something that you lick with a cone. That's mostly easy to answer. Yes, Sonic. What about ice cream? Ice cream. I was correct. There we go. Now anyways, we're on to the second question. For $2,000. Name. Alright. So here's the question. Name a direction on a compass. West. West could be one, but show me west. And Sonic. What about north? North. That's $8,000 for our third question. We asked 100 people. Name. Alright. If you're on outer space and using a rocket, name a place where you hope not to land at. Sonic. Mars. It's up there. We have $4,000 ready to give away. We asked 100 people. Name something that creaks. Sometimes if you're lost, it's best to just go a rocking chair. This was yes from well, unfortunately, Sonic, the bad news is this was just from Family Feud Canada. Unfortunately, rocking chair didn't make it. The other team, every single day. Lectivicus. What about the floor? The floor. Alright, and because of that, Sonic, your $20,000 bonus comes to an end. As we now move on to a $5,000 question. We asked 100 people for this question, the final one. Name something that most people have on top of their head. Their hair. Their hair. Finally, we don't get an even number score for once. So at the end, Sonic's team is at $11,000, $16,000, while the McAllisters is at $9,000. We will be taking a commercial break, but once we come back, we're going to start our first round. Don't go away. Welcome back. We got the Sonic family has $16,000, and we have the other family at $9,000. Alright, so for this one, we're going to need Lectivus and we're going to need Sonic. Alright, the first family to reach 300 points or more will win the game and will get a chance to play fast money for their Bullseye account. For Sonic's team, if they win, they'll be playing for $10,000. If it's Lectivus's team, the McAllisters, they'll be playing for $10,000. $9,000. We asked 100 people to this question, and we got the top 8 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer. If I can find it. There we go. Name a nightmare that snowmans are afraid of. Yes, Sonic. Probably the sun, mostly melting. Wait, the sun. Right. Show me the sun or melting. It's the number one answer. Do you want to pass or play? We're going to play. Alright. The McAllisters, you're gonna have to get in a huddle. Right. Now, anyways, Tails. Let's see. Name something that snowmans most have nightmares about. Probably hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. That could be one. But show me hot chocolate. No. Knuckles. We have no strikes. Can you get an answer on the board? Well, what about fire? That would be the same thing. So with the heat rate and melting? Yeah. Then what about a blowtorch? The second same thing. A hairdryer. That could be one in exchange. But we're gonna have to count it as blowdryer. And just when you know, blowdryer makes it on number 3. Mighty. We have no strikes. What about rain? Rain. And what about Ray? What about you? Springtime. During spring. Show me spring. Uh-oh. Sonic, your team has 2 strikes and is at 68 points. You don't get this one, the other team can still. What about... let's see. What about... kids knocking them over? Alright. If I see kids knocking them over is on that board, your team is still alive. If not, it's going to be your third strike, and the other team will have a chance to steal. Show me kids knocking them over. I almost forgot about it. But no, it's your third strike. Alright. You need an answer. Now, anyways, we're now on to you. Let's Leviticus. Alright, what about dogs eating their nose? If it's on that board, you get the 68 points. If not, it goes to the Sonic family. Show me eating, this, that's it for the point. Show me dogs eating nose. No, it's not there, and the Sonic family takes the point. And now the audience can clap as soon as they are ready. Let's see what number 2 was. Fire flame forward. Number 5. Snowballs. 6. Dropped. Number 7. Snowballs. And finally number 8. P. I was lucky that no one guessed that. Besides that, this is a family show. We will be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the funniest family feud moments before starting back on our commercial after these ads.
What about Steve Nana? I did say that. Yes.
You said, stop clapping. It's the same word.
It's the same word.
They're going to spell it the same way. They just can't go change.
Good point. Not to mention our dad isn't a polar.
Mommy.
We'll be right back to
That wasn't even on the board. Once as soon as I skipped it right there. See? Nothing's happening. And yes. See? Sorry for that passing. But I told you that was the answer on the board. I mean, that was the number 1 most voted moments. And welcome back to the Family Feud, everybody. We got 68 points for the left for Sonics. And for the right team, we have nothing. I meant for the McAllisters, they have nothing. But anything can be answered once we go into the double round. Quick, I need 2 people. We need Tails. And we need Layla. Alright, so Tails and Rare. In this round, I'm doubling all the points. The top 10 answers are on the board, almost a full board. We asked 100 people this question and name some things that gets passed around. Yes, Sonic. Yes, Tails. What about a code? A code? It's up there. Now, anyways, what answer can beat that, Rayla? What about... I'll have to say a ball. That's a good answer. But could it be up there? Show me a ball. No, it's not there. Do you want to pass? Do you want to pass or play? We'll play. We'll play, BJ. Alright. Well, in that case, McAllisters, your team is going to have to huddle around and think of a chance to steal. Knuckles. Name something that gets passed around. Well, taken from one episode of Feud, I'm gonna have to say a joint. Of what? A joint. Ignore that. So really, that's your final answer? A joint? This is supposed to be a family show. Why no, BJ? But it was up there last time. Well, I better hope that that's not the number one answer, or else. Show me a joint. What? How? How? I'm just waiting for this audience. If your employer doesn't supply healthcare coverage, you can call. Well, you guys can stop laughing. You guys can stop clapping because apparently we're not even going to make it to next episode. Mighty. Name something that gets passed around. Probably a note. A note. Show me a note. Not there. Ray, we got no strikes. We got one strike. What about money? Show me some money. Just make sure you hit the whole list, Your Majesty. See you later. We got some answers left, Sonic. What about an ad? Show me an ad. Tails, we got one strike. What about a rumor? A rumor could be up there, but let's just see. Is a rumor up there? Yep, it is. Knuckles. What about a joke? A joke. Could it be up there? Oh no, it's not up there, Knuckles. Mighty, you have 2 strikes because apparently Knuckles didn't get any answer on the board. If you give me an answer on that board, Mighty, you'll still be in control. If not, the McAllisters can have a chance to steal with a lot of points up in the bank. What about gossip? Gossip. Even though gossip and rumor is the same thing, the internet researchers told gossip to be Split the gossip and rumor to be split. To stay alive, gossip. They already have 170 points. Ray, I will have to say a baton. A baton to stay alive. Oh no, it's not up there. Left of us. We only have 4 answers left on the board. What about a virus? A virus? No, that didn't make it. And we're just 62 points away. Let's see what number 5 and 6 were. A baby and food. Number 8, a hat. And number 9, a plant. Well, we're already going into 300 points. And because of that, our third round or triple round will decide who will win. I'm going to need Knuckles. I'm going to need Vanessa. I'm pretty sure. Wait. No, Aspen. Alright. Aspen, I really want to see your team really on the board. Therefore, in this round, the point that I will now be tripling all points. This is big. If you take this question all the way out, you might be able to get on the board and probably become our new champions. But Knuckles, I gotta tell you this: if you and your team manages to take this question all the way out, we will be going into fast money. The top 5 answers are on the board, but to make this a bit harder, I'm only going to read the question once. Meaning, whichever team takes control, is going to have to think about it. This could decide it. Here's the question. If your refrigerator could talk to you, name something that might complain about you. Knuckles. What about... Why do you keep opening my door without taking anything out? Show me. Why do you keep opening my door without taking anything out? No, didn't make it. Any answer will give you control. Then what about... Well, BJ, what about opening it too often? That's a good answer, Aspen. Opening it too often? It's the number 2 answer. Do you want to pass or play? We're going to play. Alright, and we're going to remove this extra rule because we want this to be really eating up the suspense. Carson, what about... Do you really need to store expired condiments? Expired comments. Show me expired comments. It's up there, 165 points. Now we're going to need Vanessa. What about... I'm not a museum for leftovers. Eat them or toss them. I'm not a museum for leftovers. Eat them or toss them. We got one strike. Now we're going all the way to Lectivus. What about, let's see. Stop leaving my door open so long. I can't. I'm not cooling the whole kitchen. That could kind of be the same thing, but uh, okay, it will not be the same thing. Show me why do you keep opening my door so long? Rayla, your team is depending on you. And here's the reason why. Why, BJ? You got strikes. If your answer is there, Rayla, your team will still be alive, and I will go back to Aspen for the next answer. But you got one chance to keep your team alive. And the reason why is because of the two strikes. If your answer is not there, then the Sonic family can steal and take the points and go to fast money. Name if a refrigerator can talk, what comments might it have about you? What about, let's see. Please organize me better. I can't read under all this chaos. Show me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sonic, your team has one more chance to extend the game. And here's the situation for it to extend the game. Too fast, buddy. I meant to say. Alright, anyways, Sonic, there's only 3 answers up on the board, and those numbers are number 3, 4, and 5. If you give me either one of those answers, your team steals, and we will be going on to fast money. But if it's not there, then let me just restart due to that ad. There's only 3, 4, and 5. 3 answers up on the board. If you give me either one of them, Sonic, we will be going on to fast money because that will be enough to place you over the 400 point mark. But if it's not there, Sonic, then the back then Zectivus with the back Alistair family will get all the points and we will continue the game. We got one chance. It's do or die. What is your answer? And how will I get the red and blue toothpaste to swirl? Wait. Stop. It just fell out of the sky. Well, I guess it's the only one. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Wow, it's a day full of questions. First the toothpaste. Who do you put hot? Why do you put hot food in there? Let it cool down first. Alright, if hot food is there, Sonic, your team will be going on to fast money. If not, the other team gets the 165 and we're continuing the game. Show me why hot food. Do, do, do. Well, since we're in a single line and that's only this one, let's reveal the remaining answers. Number 5, Steve Harvey style. Stocking it with weird leftovers. Number 4, ignoring the vegetables. And number 3, now clear eating spills probably. Well, after 3 rounds, here's how the points stand. Sonic's team has 238, and the other team has 165. But now it's time for the last round of the day. Whoever takes this question all the way out can win this game, or we could have a sudden death round. But let's start. We're going to need the fourth members. That will be Mighty and Carson. Alright, Mighty and Carson. The top 4 answers are on the board. The board barriers are still tripled, but here's the situation for this question. For this round, since we're close to sudden death, for this round only, for each round that we're close to sudden death, I will only be reading this question once. That's right. After I read the question for the first time, once I read the question, after you two decide to vote who gets control, you will have 3 seconds to answer the rest of the questions. We asked 100 people. Name something that can embarrass you on your job.
You're supposed to say Paulo.
Knuckles.
Explanation for this when it's over. I'm gonna be merciful.
What about
Yeah, baby. What mystery does it contain? But dozens of strange snorting and cats. Quiet in their little box.
let's see 3 seconds? Alright, I know it. Forgetting the company's name. Which I accidentally spelled wrong again.
You're shot me. That was too. That was terrible. My nose looked all crooked.
Alright, so any answer has a chance for you to steal. So that will be for you, Carson.
Okay. Peter the Panda never mentioned me. No, but he doesn't actually, talk. Sorry.
I got no answer. But at this point, this could decide it. But Knuckles, do you want to pass or play?
What's with all the silence?
We're gonna play. I'm in Mighty. Play.
This is gonna be a fun.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you're me from
Carson, get your team into huddling position. Anything could happen because this game could clearly decide the game if there's enough points. Ray.
my hamster to atmosphere. It's only a matter of time before he weakens. Wait, you have a hamster that's allergic to air? You must believe me.
What about accidentally calling the interviewer mom? Showing calling the interviewer mom.
That doesn't even make sense. Stop telling people you're back from the future.
Number 1 answer. Said by 42 people. And now it is actually 2. Whoever takes this question all the way out, anyone can win the game. Sonic. Name something embarrassing about your job.
Seriously though, what's with the kidnapping? And why do you have an obsessive shrine to Peter the Panda?
Showing up at the wrong time or location. Well, that's strike 1. Tails, we got no strike. Tails, we got 1 strike.
So do you tell Peter the Panda your plans?
Then what about fail to bring necessary documents? Fail to bring necessary documents. Well, there goes the 2 answers. Knuckles, here's your situation. There happens to be 2 strikes, and number 3 and 4 are left on that board. If you give me either one of those answers, your team will still be alive. But because of the 2 strikes that you now have, Knuckles, if it's not there, then the McAllister family can steal. And if there is enough and because there's enough points, if they steal, they'll become the new champions and will play fast money. Then what about accidentally disconnecting from a virtual interview? From a virtual interview, oh, that's three strikes. Oh no, this is winner take all. This decides whether the game's going with a new champ or if we have a remaining champions. Next of us, here's the situation. I got two answers up on the board, number 3 and number 4. If you give me either one of those answers, we will be playing fast money. You will be playing fast money for $9,000. But if it's not there, then the Sonic family will exactly get over 300 points, and they will be going on to fast money. So this is it. What's your last answer to send the game into fast money? Right. Then what about a phone going off in mid interview? That would be the same thing. Wearing inappropriate clothing. Well, we would count it as wearing mismatched socks, but it doesn't. But your clothes doesn't go on the bottom of your feet. Therefore, we're counting it as its name. Meaning, here's the situation. If I see it on the board, um, Lectivus, if I see it on the board, your team will become the new winning family and will play fast money for $9,000. If it is not there, the Sonic family will be going to fast money for $60,000. This is for the round, the points, and the game. Show me wearing inappropriate clothing. No, it's not there. Meaning the Sonic team has 469 points. And you see there, that's where I misspelled it. Let's see what number right. One of those answers could have kept you in the game. Number 4, mismatched socks. Number 3, tripped and fell, and wearing mismatched socks. And because of that, we got $165.
You know, that was pretty intense, Bert. We could have blown up the planet or ripped open the space-time continuum or something.
And now, if we multiply, and now, for a new rule in the game, we're going to multiply that by 4, even if I'm pretty sure that it was invented before. And with that being said, Mr. Lectivus, your team will get the money times for how many rounds you played. And with that being said, you played 4 rounds. If we multiply that by your number, then with a final total, you will be going out of here with $660. Right, I need 2 people. I got Sonic. and Knuckles. Right, we got Sonic and we got Knuckles. The crew since 1994. And when we come back, these two will be playing Fast Money for a chance at at $16,000. Right after this, I'm pretty sure. You voted this number 2.
He said, cute pie. Cute pie. What is cute pie?
That's right. And welcome back to the Family Feud, everybody. Our show version of the Family Feud.
Because we're not just building rockets and robots.
We got to Fast Money with the hope of Sonic Crew. Wait, but I will just tell you, just in case you forgot and skip to this part. At the fourth round, when it came between Sonic's team and the McAllister's team really wanted to get an answer on the board, otherwise they would lose. And because the clothes didn't match to proper socks, because your clothes doesn't go on your back or on your feet, except for your socks, they lost the entire round. The good news is that $660. And now we're going to be playing Fast Money. And now, Sonic, 5 questions, 15 seconds. If you can't say something, just say pass. If you and Knuckles manage to get 200 points or more, it will be $20,000. Alright. So for 15 seconds on the clock, we have 100 people. These 5 questions. Besides pizza, they say a pizza restaurant might serve breadsticks.
Just make sure you hit the whole list. Too interesting. See you later. Ooh, squirrel bits. You lose, bro. I shifts count. You lose.
Name a part of the body that often gets broken. An arm. Name some food that they serve at the circus. Cotton candy.
Thank you. I got an astro camp today. Wait, time to go with the speed of my solar system. What? I'm racing them against each other.
Alright, the fourth one. Name a boat that you could throw a water skier in.
We're gonna build a solar system and
A rowboat.
I can still smack around Bounty's house. Hey, where's Patty?
So for our first question, besides pizza, they said that you could eat. You said sticks. Number 1 answer. 35 people agreed with you. Secondly, name a part of the body that gets broken. You said arm. Number 1 answer. 51 people agreed. On our third question, we asked 100 people. Name a food that they serve at the circus. You went ahead and replied cotton candy. Another number 1 answer. 132 points. And our final question, name a boat that you could pull a wire speeder in. You said rowboat. Now this is your last chance on it because you passed on the last question. If we get 68 people or more, your team will be dancing out with $60,000. If not, we'll continue it with Knuckles. Our survey said, just 28 points more. But after the last question, you passed.
Amazing moves. I say this for you.
Well, Sonic, clear the board. We're going into Knuckles. Knuckles, you're gonna be happy with Sonic. He got you 172 points. You need 28 points or more. Now this time I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot repeat the answers. If you do, you're going to hear the sound. If you hear that sound, that means you have to say another answer. It's going to be a little bit tougher, so we're going to give you 20 seconds. Let's reveal every one of Sonic's answers. 20 seconds on the clock. And the clock will start until I read the first question. Besides breadsticks, they say a pizza restaurant might serve fries. Name a part of the body that gets broken. Your leg. Name something that gets sold at the circus. Popcorn. Name something you could pull a water skier in. This ad. A sailboat. Alright, we're going to count that, and this is your only chance. And we're going to add the 469 to the 661. Wait, to alright, so now your total is at $43,110. I'm pretty sure. On the first question, name something a pizza restaurant might serve instead of pizza. You said fries, my favorite. If at least 28 people or more said it, you got yourself the cash. And by the way, if we look out, sticks was the number 1 answer for Sonic's question. What did our survey say? On our second question, we asked you name a part of the body that mostly gets broken. You went ahead and replied with leg. Our survey said, that didn't even make it. On our third question, we asked name something that you might eat in movies. During the circus. You replied with popcorn. Just need 13 people, survey said. Ooh, just 97 points. This is going to end up being a bad story. Name something that you cannot pull a water skier in. You said a sailboat. The number 1 answer was a rowboat. In fact, Sonic got all the number 1 answers except that both you and Sonic passed on the last one. But I'll just tell you for the last one. The number 1 answer was park for the last one, and the number 1 answer was rowboat. Now, Knuckles. If at least 3 people or more said it, you will get $10,000. I mean $16,000. But if not, then it will be $5 a point. Our survey said, and that was our last question. Wait. That was the Sonic family who got $9,000. I didn't keep it up. Well, because of that, the Sonic family has a 4-day total of $52,110. And the next time they'll be joining us, they'll be playing for a chance driving out of here in a brand new car. I'm BJ Pringle. We'll see you next time, folks. Some of the contestants may receive. The good news is that our contest towards Sonic's family. But you want to know what the bad news is, Mac? Back back then, what's the bad news, PJ? The bad news is due to an error in the code, with me having brain loss and discovering who's the Sonic team and who's the other team. Apparently, you will be back in the future episode. This will not affect the outcome of the game, being the Sonic team is beyond fourth place. But we'll see you next time. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Family Feud, a market television production. This program was edited to an error in the code.